You heard the news, or have you think deep into the news that you heard? And what is the news? Welcome to Peace Corps Niger. This page is dedicated to talk about things that are happening in Nigeria, but especially about the solution. It's a very lovely page. Stick around and you will understand the reason why I decided to start this very page. So, there's news that Nigerian government will recruit more people into security forces. They have already recruited some old ones. And some of these old ones are repentant ex-fighters. You know those I'm talking about. The BO and the ex-bandits. So, in this analysis, where I want us to look at is this. From reports on also other social media and major news outlets, these people, these ex-fighters, has been what? Been recruited into the Nigerian security forces. That means they are now soldiers. They're now soldiers for some months or maybe years now, depending when it happened. And the new ones to be recruited, about 10 to 20,000 of them, will be under those people that were recruited before. That is the old combatants or ex-soldiers on their own side, not on the national military side. Ex-bandits, ex-bokers. So the question is this. This very question by the end of this message. But I want you to, first of all, follow the page. If you're on TikTok, follow. If you're on Facebook, follow. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. So we go straight to the point. Imagine after some years, all these ex-bandits and ex-bokers, they get promotions, and one day they become brigadier generals, major generals, lieutenant generals. One of the highest position in military. If you come in Navy, you know their ranks. You come in Air Force, you know their ranks. In Navy, you get the admirals. So, the point is this, and my question is this. What will happen when these guys, their ideology springs back again? What if they said, oh, I don't think the society that I'm serving is where I'm supposed to be? That my religion said, my tribe said, and they start to give orders to the junior ones. Who has to obey them? Because you must obey your superiors when you are especially in the military, in police, in Navy. And also on the funny part, what if, as we are civilians, we bust into some of these fighters and we know them facially, that we recognize them. And you will see an ex-fighter, an ex-boker, wearing military. I'm not calling it the real name. I say, remember, I have to use my own strategy not to get myself into problem. But you understand what I'm saying. So imagine bumping into them and they are the ones stopping you on the road. Or maybe you came to their barracks. Won't you be scared? Won't you be scared? How will they be treating people? Because as ordinary people, they turned into what they are. You must be mean. You must have a stupid ideology for you to go and belong to a certain group of people that doesn't like others because of their religion and tribe. And now they said they repented. They now have to do what? Guide our society. Guide the national treasure. Be leaders. And now you bump into them. You'll be like, oh boy. Now, wow. Am I safe? That's what will be running in your head. That's the funny part. But on realistic level, what if these guys one day return to their ideology, being the military commanders, the naval commanders, the police commanders, and they have all these new recruits under them? Who has to obey them? Oh boy, that's where the problem is. And that is the question I want to ask. Are we safe on that? My viewers, comment, ask questions, and we will treat it on this very page. And I hope that the government will also listen to this page. Share the page, share the video, make it go viral. Because in this page, or rather on this page, we don't talk about problems only. We talk about analysis and more especially solution or solutions to problems in Nigeria for it to be a better place for us to live. Water is life. Cheers.